Okay, Aldi had a special on the Fit and Active Extra Lean Ground Turkey. It's the 93% lean, which is perfect for dehydrating. It's 19.2 ounces, I think. Yeah, 19.2 ounces. And it was on sale for 99 cents a package. Not a pound, but a package. So that was really cheap as far as I was concerned, especially for the lean. So I bought 20 packs, and I'm going to give it like a teriyaki seasoning, and kind of like a teriyaki seasoning. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of throw some stuff in there. I'm going to cook it up, and then I'm going to dehydrate it. It's going to be perfect for all the camping and hiking that we do, and it's a great little snack for the guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. What I'm doing right now is just opening the packages, and I'm not going to put them in a great big pot. So I'm going to do probably like 4 or 5 packages at a time. Just kind of keep it going, and once I get it all done, then I'm going to let them, then I'm going to drain them, cool them down, and then start dehydrating them. Okay, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some dehydrated garlic and some dehydrated onions in there, because that's just what I happen to have. I don't have any of the fresh on hand at the moment. I do an onion, but anyway. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there, let it cook in with the soy sauce and the Worcestershire sauce, and we'll kind of get it blended up and flavored. Some salt and pepper. Well, not salt because the soy sauce has so much salt, but some pepper. Maybe some Slap Your Mama Hot, because I just like those seasonings. Okay, so you see I threw the dehydrated garlic and onions in there. Now I'm going to grab the soy sauce. And here we have the good old naturally brewed Kikkoman soy sauce. There we go. And then we'll put a little pepper in there and just let it cook up. Okay, it's almost done, as you can see. And so now there's still a little bit of moisture down in there. I've drained off the fat, and most of that down there now is from the teriyaki sauce and just a little bit of liquid. So we're gonna, I say teriyaki sauce, you know what I mean. Soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce mixed together. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to smash these crumbles, cutting them up so that they're relatively small and consistent. You want the small pieces because then that way it's going to dry consistently, and you don't want it so that you have a bunch of little bitty pieces and then some Hugo pieces that are still, you know, not dehydrated on the inside, because that's going to be the key there. We want them small so that it will dehydrate evenly and all the way throughout. So we'll have some moisture off in the middle of it and it get all rancid on us when we think we've got some good turkey jerky here. Turkey jerky crumble. Something I didn't even think about until just now. It just kind of came to mind when I was crumbling these up. Is someone had once mentioned to me that after they cool down, to put them into the blender and kind of like puree it and then let it dehydrate. So I might do that with a small batch just to try it, because, you know, I always like to try some of the ideas that people give me if they seem like pretty good ideas, and that might be a good idea. And I'm kind of interested to see on how that would kind of taste and texture when it dries, what it'd be like. So hey, let's check it out. We'll do a small batch like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, it's done. It tastes pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over into this big pot, where I'm going to let it cool down and start the next batch. And once some of it cools down, like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of a puree it and give that a try. I'm just really interested in how that's going to be. All right, here we go. It's all put through, and it has kind of the consistency of liverwurst. I don't know if anybody knows what a liverwurst is, but it's something we used to eat when I was a kid in Germany. I don't know. Definitely don't like it with, I don't like that consistency, but once it's dehydrated, we'll see. Okay, and as usual, I have my trusty dusty Excalibur sheets, so I'm gonna, my Paraflex sheets, so I'm gonna go ahead and spread out the stuff that I put in that kind of pureed. I guess it's not really pureed. It's kind of dry to be pureed, but anyway, I'm gonna spread that out first, see how that works, and then the rest I'm gonna do in the crumbles. If I like it, I might do some of the rest of it like that, but we're gonna have to wait and see when it's dried because I don't know. Okay, so it's spread out on the Parafix sheet, as you can see, and this is just the regular ground. The pureed stuff, I don't know, it didn't have any fat in it to hold it together, so it was kind of crumbly to start with, so it really didn't seem to me, but I don't know how you say it. So it'll probably end up being like a powder maybe when it's finished. I don't know. That's going to be something new. I'm definitely going to have to experiment more with that and do some more research. So if any of y'all have done that before with pureeing the meat, then let me know. But anyway, so if you look, you can still see it's a little bit shiny in there. There's a little bit of fat still in there, and I'll just pat that as it starts to dry, as it gets crisper, drier. Then I will use a paper towel or a regular towel, and I will just pat off whatever excess fat is on there, because we want to get off as much as is possible. You're never going to get it all off, but you get off as much as you possibly can, because the fat is what would make it go rancid. Okay, so got the turkey jerky in place. All the trays go in. Set it at 155 because that's the highest that my dehydrator goes. That's perfectly safe for meat, and you see it even has a guide on there. It says meats, fish, jerky. 155. Okay, so it's going to be a while, so I'll let you know how long it takes when it's done. Okay, it's been about 3 hours. I just tested a little piece, and it's pretty dry. There's one of the little bit bigger chunks here. And still a little moisture inside, so we're going to let it go for another hour or so. Okay, here we are 5 hours later, and it's completely dry, crumbly, and I'm just kind of, when I pick it up, I'm kind of taking the paper towel, and if you'll look, the paper towel really isn't absorbing much, so, or anything that I've seen so far. So anyway, looks like we got a nice good batch, and we've got all these trays. I think we did 8 trays, so that'll be some good eating. And these are the pieces that were pureed. I just kind of made them into like little round patties, and then I ended up kind of breaking them up so they'd dry in the center. So taste-wise, it tastes exactly the same. Eye appeal-wise, kind of looks like smashed poop. I don't know. Anyway, it tastes fine. So I don't know that I'd do that again. But anybody got some ideas out there? It does actually taste good though. I mean, it tastes just like the other stuff. Okay, and there we have it. This is almost 6 pounds of ground turkey. So that would be good. It's a lot of meals right there in that. Or at least some flavoring or some hiking or anyway, so there you go. We have it. Tomorrow we'll do another. I've got 5 pounds already cooked, so then I'll do the next 5 pounds, because tomorrow we could probably get 2 or 3 batches done in that time.